One thing I always say is work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, then you may be working harder. So let's change that. Download the app, link your accounts where you can manage your income, track your expenses, and project your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download Solo and begin to work smarter, not harder today. Link is in the description. All right, let's get back to it. All right, with that being said, let's move on to our first topic of cherry picking. Cherry picking is going to save you money. I mean, or it's going to save you expenses, but it's also going to help you earn more money. So it's called working smarter, not harder. Those who are ants or accepting everything, you are working harder. And, do you know the costs of your car? Do you know the costs of driving around? Do you know everything that you need to know in order to make the informed decisions? Or are you accepting everything just blanketly and saying, oh, this is going to make me X amount of dollars, whether it's going to be profitable for you or not? But cherry picking is good. And of course, we got Matt's corner right away.
Cherry picker extraordinaire. He's here, I think. And so this is a perfect example. Okay, perfect example. Both are trip radars, FYI. So don't tell me, oh, what if I wouldn't have gotten that one anyway. Well, you're gonna give it a shot if you get it or you don't get it. So here it is. What a difference 90 seconds make. 90 seconds. You got to have the patience, the first P of the trip 3 Ps, in order to do this. If you don't have that, and if you have FOMO, like a lot of people in the stock market these days are doing, you will not get these trips. Okay, so here it goes. He says 10:24 a.m. He's in Boston, by the way. 43-minute trip, $47 approximately an hour, and $1.12 a mile, versus 10:26 a.m. 90 seconds later, 43-minute trip, $26.05 an hour. Literally the same pickup distance, same drop-off distance, same time. Why would you take the one on the right? Why? Why would you even attempt it? While you have 90 seconds later, the other one showing up. So to me, you can call it cherry picking. You know what? We should call it something else, because people are like, cherry picking. Oh, there are no cherries. There are these trips out there, and they're both non-surge trips. Same trip, same length, same distance, same duration. Well, it's almost a double, Chris. I mean, why, right? It's just, to me, it's like there are these gems out there, but you got to be patient in order to receive it. And Matt, the sniper, search sniper, cherry picker extraordinaire from Boston, he does it, man. He does it every single day. And if he's doing it, it may not be at this level, but in every city, trust me, folks, in every city, I've seen this in LA, there are trips that are, it's called the hidden surge. What the algo does is the algo decides to share the wealth with you because they don't want to take more than 50%. I'll bet you anything, the trip on the left, they rip the rider such a big one that the algo goes, they'll probably charge him 65. They go like, yeah, we'll give Matt 33. And it's all about what Uber charges to the rider, and then it filters down to you. So to me, look, you got to be smart. Quality over quantity. These things are still valid. Even they were valid in 2016 and they're valid in 2025. So don't go out there wasting your time. These trips are there. You just got to be patient.
But Sergio, FOMO.
FOMO. I love FOMO. Bro, FOMO gets you nothing other than bankrupt. That's same in driving, same in trading, same in investing, same in everything. You just, FOMO is not going to work and go anywhere. YOLO, FOMO, all this stuff.
Hey, YOLO was a good club, man.
Not going to work, bro. Not going to
really,
work. But anyway,
anybody in Buffalo would know that.
All we're asking you folks is that please, please, please be more selective. Okay, forget cherry picking.
You know what? All right. First off, it needs to start by knowing your costs. That is key. Like, that is the foundation. You need to know your costs in order to make the informed decision whether the ride is right for you or not. You could potentially take an unprofitable ride if you have to be somewhere at a certain time. Let's say a reservation ride. You want to go to X, Y, and Z to pick up passenger Y. You can, but if you have the ability to take a ride that's maybe not as profitable, it's better than taking nothing, because at least you're getting paid something instead of nothing. But the reality is, yeah, you need to know what your costs are. That Gig You Profit Calculator is key because it's going to help you figure out your costs of your car. And then that way, it's going to help you make more informed decisions when a ride request actually comes in. You'll be able to say, oh, this is worth it for me. This is not worth it for me. This is profitable. This is unprofitable. And, it's not even cherry picking at that time. All it is just saying, is this profitable or not? That's it. It's simple. Do you want to run a business or do you want to run a charity?
Uber does the same thing, right? Top line, bottom line. Top line has to be good enough to reflect in the bottom line. Well, same thing with you guys. Top line is the revenue, that $33 trip that comes in. Now take away your cost, that's your net, that's your bottom line. Well, there's a huge difference between 33 and 18. The bottom line left over from the trip on the right is going to be a Big Mac. The other one is going to be a lot more. So to me, you guys are, look, man, you're out there on your own. You need to be able to make a good decision for yourself, for your family. I understand, you're out there, you're getting frustrated again and again. The rules have not changed, Chris. The pricing has changed. Yeah, we're getting paid less. I get that. But the rules of work when and where there is demand, have a plan, how you're going to get there, not very minimal dead miles. These things have not changed. But then I talk to a lot of drivers. They go like, hey, man, this is way too much thought. I can't put that much thought into it. Then I go, then don't complain. If you can't put thought, if what you put in it is what you're going to get out of it. If you go say, this is too much work, I'm just going to accept. I go, okay, then you have zero right to complain. Don't complain.
Again, but knowing your costs associated with running your vehicle is the foundation. The 3 pillars are the 3 Ps. So as you said, it's planning, positioning, and patience. Those are the 3 Ps that build up that foundation more. And that's what gives you to the next P, profitability.
There you go. 4 Ps.
That's P right there.
4 Ps.
That's the P we want there might be some other Ps out there you want, but that's for a different show, for a different channel. But when you want profit, you need to know that. And it's going to come down to that. So cherry picking is just patience. It's not having the FOMO. It's not saying YOLO. It's actually taking the time that they're giving you, which may be short. I did talk about that in the video that I posted the other day. They may be they're extending the time by a third in some markets, which is stupid, but just do it 15 seconds like Lyft. But at least that's going to give you better information. If you have an Android and you're lucky enough to be able to get like GigU or Gary's app on there to let you know the profitability on that ride without actually having to do any work or mental gymnastics when it comes down to it. Okay, great. But if you don't have that, or you have an iPhone or something, you just look at it, figure it out, and it's going to make you more profitable. So just the simple knowing your costs is going to allow you to say, is this ride profitable or not? And then that way, at that point, that's when the wheels move. If there's profit to be made, that's when the real wheels move. Not if it's going to be, losing money on you.
Yeah, 100%. And shout out to Jeff from Florida. We're going to put up a video that he sent us, about a 5-minute video. He's not a regular contributor or anything like that, but he does send us these videos. I would like all of you to watch that, by the way, when we do put it up. And he sent another one that we'll probably put that one as well. Jeff has figured the game out. And, a lot of people complain Florida is the worst market. Look what Jeff is doing out there, okay? So he's willing to share his nuggets with you all, and we respect, obviously, what he's doing. And he's having an amazing time driving and being profitable. Very profitable, in fact. So there you go.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.